Let's try that again. I don't think Okie's phone is liking the StreamYard link. I know sometimes right at the top of the screen, like over this way, there's the three little dots. When you click on the link on your phone, go over to those, hit that button, and then go down to where it says open in Chrome and see if that helps. For some reason tonight, it's not wanting to load.
Hello. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Good.
I'm just more or less waiting for our guest to show up, so I figured I'll bring some people in if they called in. Jericho, you're still not loading either. So how you doing?
Good. Just chilling like a villain here.
So how did you come across the stream?
It just popped up, so I was just like, I was just wanting to say hi. And I'm a new YouTuber as well, so thought I'd get to know people.
That's cool. So what kind of content do you create here on YouTube?
Not really much yet, but I created a couple videos. Yeah, I go live with Father Like Son, Tig, Sheriff, all those guys.
Yeah, I've seen a few of their lives. I jump around every once in a while and get out there and smash the thumbs up button.
Yeah, they have interesting stories.
Yeah, they do. I'm just checking here. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if he's got it figured out yet. Still looks like it's working. Some phones it just doesn't work with the. I noticed that too.
Yeah, I have hard time. Oh, hi, Otis.
Hi there, Nicole. Can you hear me, Charles?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Hey, you guys.
Yeah, I've actually got some new lights over here, and it's like sitting under these things is like sitting under a baker's lamp. I feel like I'm looking.
You just need a halo.
He's got one.
I got that covered.
Now I'll get you.
My blue aura.
Right? The
Hey
aura
there,
of
T.
Hey man, how you doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
Not bad. Getting ready to go out to work here in a couple hours. Plow snow.
And where are you at?
New York.
Oh yeah, you guys got hit.
Yeah, the western part of the state did. We've been getting sleet and freezing rain for probably the last 2 hours. It's a little slickery out there right now.
I bet. Yeah, it's quite the storm. 2,000-mile long storm. Everybody in the path's getting whacked.
From Texas to Canada.
Not this
Yep.
guy.
I'm Canada. I've seen it all.
I'm close to Canada, but not Canada.
Terry got hit pretty good out of his direction.
So what happened? What happened to Jeff? I didn't really get the story. What happened to Jeff?
Rolled the
He
squad.
was hanging around on a four-wheeler, taking a corner a little too fast, and next thing you know, he's.
Ow!
Yeah, the video is quite entertaining if you yeah. It
on
looked like it
video.
hurt.
Yeah, he has it all on video on Instagram.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
The impact zone, the roll, and then it went poof. Cut out. Just he's
And he
lucky
went
to
like-
be only the damage that he's got.
Yeah, but he also went 3 days before even going to the hospital.
Yeah.
He collapsed lungs.
Silly bastard.
Well, the one thing cool about a lung, it'll heal itself with a hole up to the size of a quarter. You just got to wear one of them little squeak boxes in your chest to help keep the pressure out of it, and your lung will actually heal itself. I know. I've been in that bed where he was.
He's got
But
a
mine
tube
was
in
a
right now.
snowmobile, not a quad.
I mean, Okie is trying. I see 2 windows now open for Okie to pop in, and it's still not loading. I don't know. Sometimes it happens, man. We might have to reschedule, try and figure something else out. But we'll keep it on the books. We'll try. We'll keep trying tonight. See if we can figure it out. Otherwise, we can just all hang out and chit chat, have a good time, see how things go. It's been a crazy few days. I mean, I woke up and seen the text from Jeff and stuff like that, and him laying in the hospital bed with the tube in his side, and I'm like, holy shit, man.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like the whole thing I expected, and then my comment was, so I guess you're not streaming tonight. And he still made an appearance. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't expect him to do that.
well, the show must go on, and here you are.
Right?
You'll make it through it.
Okay, I see one here. It's showing Okie now.
Yeah, he popped up. I see him.
Go like this.
If I can find it.
All right, Okie, can you hear us?
No.
How's it going,
Heavy
Heavy?
Meadow.
What's up, man? Honest.
How are you, brother?
What's up, man? Yeah, that's my man right there. Is
Good to
Okie
see
here
you.
yet? He's getting that spinny wheel to me.
Yeah,
see
Yeah,
Honest.
he's trying. I seen the symbol come up with his face, and then it went to spin
I
circle of death.
I couldn't find my Mind Lab, so I grabbed this one. I got one Bluetooth in my ear, but I can hear you all better. Hopefully it's working, you know.
It is.
This StreamYard thing's been hard.
There's no echo right now. You're good.
All right. Good deal. What's
I
up,
just
Heath?
seen-
How we doing, brother?
Doing good, man. Doing real good. Real good.
Blue.
He's getting ready to go out
Glad
and put
to
in
be
that
here.
work. Keep us all safe.
Hey, who's
Yeah.
Nicole? What's up, Nicole?
Sorry, I had to
I was just wondering who you was, you know. I don't really know you, so I'm trying to introduce myself, I guess. How you doing,
There you
Nicole?
go.
Good. Sorry, I had to send you guys the chat. The
Oh,
link
she
in
gone?
chat.
I chased her away that quick.
I'm right here.
She back.
Sorry. I had to post the link in chat, so, and I'm using my phone, so it's hard.
Dude, this StreamYard, it's hating on us. That's what it is. They're hating on us.
Yeah.
I'd love
But
to
yeah,
go
I'm
on.
glad to be here.
I
We don't
find
have
it
Jeff
easy
in.
Otis.
using Zoom.
Hey, Otis, how fascinating was that AMRA conversation earlier with Shannon?
Well,
It's
to be honest with you, I can listen to Shannon and Jerry go on and on. You know what I mean? As
mhm.
long as
Yeah.
as long as they don't keep repeating themselves, they can go on and on. I like listening
Yeah.
to them. It's informative.
Yeah.
It's informative.
They kept repeating, and they need hands, is what it is, and we got to be those hands for real, because they talk about all these laws and Forest Service and Rangers, and we're never going to get past that until we put hands on these people. And that's
Well,
just
we need new
reality.
people. And,
Yeah,
you know,
but we don't need any people, really. We don't need any
Well-
people.
I think they're going about doing things the right way. You know, I think they just got to get somebody in the miners' corner that'll back them, you know, get some legislation out there, and then, you know, maybe things will happen then. And Heavy's gone.
Huh.
We were over on another podcast earlier, Charlie, Prospecting Buddies, and Shannon Poe and Jerry was on there from AMRA, and they're actually putting together a series that they're going to release out on the internet about how to file for mining claims and your rights and all that stuff. So that's what me and Heavy were just talking about.
That is definitely something I'm interested on.
You know, there's not too many people out there working for us, and at least them guys are trying, right?
Right?
And being somebody that's in the future looking at trying to get a mining claim, you know, any information I can get from them guys is just it makes you smarter and good information for yourself, right?
Definitely.
Charlie, did you read the private? Yeah, you can post it here, Nicole, but the easiest thing to do, seeing you're on your phone, is to have a copy to your clipboard. You can drop this down and go back.
She can't post in chat here. She has to go back to the YouTube chat.
Well, that's what I'm telling her to do. If she copies her link to her clipboard, then she can drop out of here by using the 3 little arrows, and she can go back into the chat. If she pulls it up on her phone, you know how it's got the little spots where you just came from, she can post it in there like that. I mean, that's how I talk on my phone through both of these.
Well, with me
Actually, just
subscribing
my
to her
full
channel
name.
right now, that makes 20 subs.
Let's see here.
Good evening, Bull. Or, well, good morning to you.
So what's new in the world, Charlie?
There you go, Jericho's
Not
got it.
much. I just been working. See, Heavy's back. Thank you, Jericho. And Heavy's gone again.
He's trying.
He gets a
Well,
gold
Okie, I
star
see
for
him still
trying.
backstage trying.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so
Charlie, I got to be making 2 thermoses of coffee tonight.
Why?
Because I ran out of fucking 1 cup or my 1 thermos last time I was out for the amount of hours that I'm going to be out tonight. So I'm making 2 Stanley thermoses of coffee.
there's got to be a Dunkin' Donuts somewhere.
Not on my route.
Well, we have Timmy's here.
You know, I take care of big giant parking lots for trucking businesses. So yeah,
Oh, so you're the guy that I don't like for taking care of my drifting patch.
yeah. Got to make sure shit's clean for tractor trailers and things to get in and out.
Through that.
What's up, T-Bags 420? How you doing?
Good evening, T-Bag.
Amethyst. I know her.
She's around in a lot of rooms.
Who else? do I
Yeah,
know?
Amethyst is a big supporter of a lot of channels.
I
Reg
see
wants
her
to know
all
what part
over
of
the
Canada.
place. The cold part, Reg.
The white part.
Mhm.
The frozen part.
Well,
Yep.
there is some parts of Canada that don't really see a lot of snow, like in Alberta.
I'm in Kingston, Ontario.
Oh, you're so close to Reg, it's not funny.
Oh,
Reg, you got a
got
neighbor.
Okie working.
Hey, I'm here. It finally worked. All right.
Okie
Yay!
Prospecting made it.
There you go.
So how you
Good
doing?
evening.
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm
Pretty
good,
good,
Reg.
pretty good.
Charlie,
I'm doing
I'm
good.
gonna
How are
wind up
you guys?
I'm gonna
What was
wind
that,
up
Heath?
backing out. I'm gonna wind up backing
I said
out
I'm
so I
doing
can
good.
do
How are
your
you
little
guys?
interview.
All right.
I got
Thank you,
to
Heath.
do. I gotta make my sandwiches and stuff. And by the time you're done with Okie,
I got a weird
and
lag on
whatnot,
this end.
I'll hop back in later before I go to work.
All right.
See you, brother.
Later, Heath. Thank you. Yeah, Dana Reed in chat says, "Oh, I see Okie." But so, Okie, what was the whole deciding factor to start a YouTube channel?
Man, I really don't know. It was just, I love prospecting, love gold panning, and saw so many videos on it. Just finally decided to start one up and see how it would do.
That's pretty cool. Another question is, how much have you found in one go of prospecting? Like, what was the biggest amount you found?
Oh, here in Oklahoma, in a day's work, maybe a quarter of a gram.
So it's like here too. You're just finding tiny little flakes. Get nothing but flour gold up here.
Yeah, it's just flour gold. There's no nuggets. There's no flakes. It's just flour gold. If you find any at all, and if you do, it's just a few little pieces.
One of those things where you got to hunt the pay streak to find it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta find the right spot. You gotta work it until there's nothing left.
Definitely. Um,
So
What
are
is-
all these waterways that you're working, they're all open to everybody? Panning's good everywhere in Oklahoma?
Well, pretty much. I mean, there's not really that many mining laws here. I mean, if it's coal or oil, something like that, there is. But as far as gold panning, it's not very heavily regulated.
Well, I wish it was like that on the West Coast out here.
right? I wish it was like that here too. Here in
You just got to
Wisconsin,
make sure you're not on somebody's property.
right? Because like here, the most you can do is just run a sluice or a pan. You can't use anything like a high banker or anything that's got a motor. Or, it's all got to be like hand done.
Yeah, same in Washington.
I mean, here, if you're on somebody's property and you have permission, you can pretty much dig up an entire creek, as long as you divert it and keep it, kind of natural.
So you have to reclaim it.
Yeah, you have to reclaim it. It's just it doesn't have to look exactly like it did before you started. You just have to keep the natural flow of the creek. You can move it a little bit, but it still has to flow through.
Yeah, here it's just you gotta fill your holes back in once you're done. Don't leave any big craters or anything like that. It's the respectful thing to do.
Oh yeah, here if you're just panning here, I mean, that's just common courtesy, I guess. Really, I mean,
But I mean, if it's one thing that like if you're going back to that spot the next day, I can understand leaving it open because you're going back to it. But when you're done, fill your holes in. Because those empty pockets that you put back, those big rocks that you pulled out of there from, all fill back in with material that's coming down the creek, and it replenishes the area.
Seed gold.
Yep.
oh yeah, I hate that. Oh yeah, I hate that. You dig out a nice hole, you got some good gold there. You come back the next day after a heavy rain, and it's just dirt right back on top of where you were digging at.
Yep. That's why sometimes I'll build like a little diversion where I know if I'm digging that hole and I'll be there for like 2-3 days, all the bigger rocks that I pull out of there, I kind of make like a diversion. So I have that area to keep digging and keeps everything right in that one spot.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. If there's any big rocks in there, like you're talking about, I'll make a dam. That way, it just keeps the water off of where I'm digging at, and lets me go back multiple days. If it's a good spot, if I found any gold at all, it's a good spot in Oklahoma. There's not too many places, so if you find a good one, you have to keep going back.
How far do you have to travel to go out and prospect? On average.
Usually it's about an hour and a half drive from my house.
I wish I had a spot that close. For me, I'm traveling close to like 4.5 hours.
Well, see, I'm right on the eastern side of Oklahoma, and the Ouachita Mountains are like an hour and a half for me, and that's one of the main gold spots here in Oklahoma.
So that's north of Oklahoma City, north and east.
Yeah, I'm right in the southeast corner, so
You ever heard of a town called Holdenville?
Yes, I've heard. Yes, I've heard of Holdenville. I think I've actually been through there once or twice.
I know that town too. Been there a couple of times. But
I think
before
I'm gonna
me, there
go
was
back
gold in
into the chat
Oklahoma.
now.
All right.
Have a good night, Nicole.
I live in a little town called Hugo. I'm actually fixing to move from Hugo to Swink, which is a little teeny tiny town. And
Sorry, the kids are going to bed.
yeah, Swink is like maybe 50 people that live there. But hey, it's out in the country. I live in town right now, and I hate it. I grew up on a ranch, grew up on a farm. I loved it. I've lived in town for 7 years now, and I hate it. I hate it.
Playing in my room again. What?
Hello, Flash. How you doing? Benzo.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's in here.
Mark Miller. Happy birthday. How you doing?
I can't see chat either. Doing this on my phone, I can't see anything really.
How's it going, Detectable?
Hey guys, how you going? Nice and cold there.
There's a really bad lag in the audio too. It's like maybe 30 seconds before I hear myself.
So, Okie, have you traveled to any other states to go prospect?
Sorry, it is a bit of a lag, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have done a little bit in Arkansas, southwest corner of Arkansas, down through up to northern Louisiana, which there's not much in northern Louisiana. I'm actually planning on going to Colorado later on this year, probably late fall, maybe September, October, something like that. When I get my vacation, for a week or so.
That would be fun. I think Mayhem's in Colorado right now.
Yeah, actually, the guy that I do a lot of his pay dirts, Dizzy's prospecting is right outside of Denver, I think, and I'm gonna go up there and probably do a little bit of prospecting with him.
We had a question come in chat through Mark Miller's channel. We got Mikey J asking, who got you into prospecting?
My dad actually got me into it. When I was a kid, we watched Gold Fever on TV all the time. That was our favorite show, one of my dad's favorite show, and he started taking me up in the mountains, going through the creeks, some of the rivers up there, and it's just a great memory I have with him, and I just continue doing it now because he's been gone for 7 years now, and it just kind of helps me stay close to his memory.
That's cool. See, what got me into the whole prospecting thing was watching Gold Rush, and then after watching Gold Rush, I started watching YouTube videos, and it's like, well, if these guys from Wisconsin are finding it, why can't I? So I started making videos, and I started with getting a few pay dirt bags and practice.
We were watching Gold Fever in the early '90s with the Massies, the older shows, and that's where I got into it.
I think we all watched that show.
Oh yeah,
I missed that show. I wish that was still on. I really wish that was still on. That was a great show.
Was that Gold Fever, was it?
Yeah, Gold Fever.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll look it up. Yeah, watch Gold Rush. We don't get the episodes straight away. the new episodes
Yeah,
after
Gold
watching
Fever,
it on YouTube? You have to watch the new
It
episodes
was
of Gold
Tom
Rush on
Massey, I
YouTube.
think it was.
Sorry. You know, like what's it called? Whitewater.
Yeah, Whitewater. That's another good one too. Where
Yeah.
they're up in the steep hills of Alaska trying to dredge for gold in those creeks. Some of the stuff that they have to move and get through.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching Gold Rush the first 2 or 3 seasons. Anymore, it's just I'm not too much into that show. It's not really something I watch now. You know, most of my Gold TV shows are on YouTube. Really,
Yeah.
I agree with that. The kids are not listening to mom. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that.
Yeah, I used to watch Ed, Flash in Your Pan Ed. I come across his videos, I don't know, what, 6, 7
Charlie,
years
I've got a
ago.
kid coming August or September, so then I'm gonna be right there with you, buddy.
And I used to watch Ed's videos. You know, you go out to the river and you shake a pan around and you never find gold. And then I come across Ed and you go out and find a little bit of gold, right? And, you know, that's kind of where I got sparked.
I got sparked with the Goonies, hence the AU guys.
Hey, you guys!
Watching with the treasure maps and stuff like that. And that got me inspired, and then I started. I first got a metal detector like when I was 10, 12. Found a bunch of coins and stuff, and then I kind of put it away, and then I got into the watching Gold Rush and all the gold shows and gold just it struck to me. So I'm like I want some. So biggest plan was to get out to Alaska sometime and try and find gold there, but found out there's small stuff here. So why not dig into my own backyard and see what I can find?
Yeah, it's the same thing there as it is here. I'm not gonna make a special trip just to get the same thing I can get here at home, just maybe in larger amounts. But I'd love to go to Australia. I'd love to go to Australia and do some mining there. You know, some metal detecting.
Yeah, there's no gold left here, mate. All the gold's gone.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
No gold here. No gold here.
Well, they have a lot of it on TV, but that's probably just for TV.
If you're going to come to Australia, you got to go to Western Australia. There's a lot of gold over there, but it's getting harder to find.
Yeah, you got to go way out there where no one's willing to go to find anything.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that puts you in a dangerous situation because if you don't have the right equipment or like fluids or keep your battery charged up, you can put yourself in a situation where no one's going to see you for weeks.
Yeah, exactly. It's very remote out there. I've been there twice. It's good fun. Get lost easily.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to be prepared if you go out anywhere, really. I mean, here in Oklahoma, I guess I'm lucky because you know you can go out in the woods and drink water out of any stream, eat pretty much any berry you find, but if you're lost. But if I went to Australia, even if I didn't find any gold, I'd still love it. I've always wanted to go there. You know, it's one of my top 3 places I want to go.
You and me both.
Yeah, I actually live on the goldfields. I'm in central Victoria where the Victorian gold rush occurred back in the 1850s.
That and Ireland, because my family is from Ireland and England.
Yeah, so our everything crashed to death
Hey, Charlie, I got to pop off. I'll pop back if you're still on here in a minute.
All right. Heavy's over here saying, don't mess with Australia. All the easy golds in Utah.
Easy golds in Utah. Yeah, there's no easy gold in Oklahoma.
Nah, it's like even here, you can work a full 8-hour day digging dirt and still only come home with a little over a tenth of a gram. But it's not about the amount of gold; it's about getting out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the most I've ever found here, and it was a full 8-10 hour day, maybe more, was maybe a quarter of a gram. But I didn't care. It was fun. It was a blast. I mean, I was out in nature, just doing what I love to do. And,
Yeah, gotta love being out there, just swinging the detector and checking out the bush. Oh, here it is. It's good. You got to watch out for snakes and that stuff here. A lot of spiders. Walked into quite a few webs.
oh yeah, you got to watch out for snakes here too. I mean, especially in the summer, you get a lot of rattlesnakes, water moccasins, copperheads. But you wear a good pair of boots, and usually you're all right. Just don't step over a log. Don't pick up anything that's laying flat. And, usually you're pretty good.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the kangaroos when you're driving. My son hit a kangaroo middle of the night, and caused a bit of damage.
It's like here with the deer. You got so many deer here that they'll literally jump out right in front of the car, not think twice about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hit a deer on my way to work here a couple of months ago, and I see probably 15, 20 deer a day at work. I drive a lot of back roads for my job, and they're everywhere here.
Yeah, we have deer, but not many. There was one story of a farm where the neighbours got really pissed off with this guy, and they cut his fences down, and all the deer escaped. And so there's a few of those deer running around this area. I haven't seen any yet, but around here, the deer, they're pretty fast. And when they see you, they're gone. But kangaroos are everywhere. And goannas, big giant lizards.
Oh yeah, they're pretty fast around here. I mean, they usually don't stick around very long, unless it's somewhere on your place and you've been feeding them.
Sorry, I was looking at a text quick.
Yeah.
I think if somebody in Oklahoma saw a kangaroo outside of a zoo, they'd shit their pants. I mean,
kangaroos will tear you apart. They do their little bounce on their tail and their back feet. They claw you, and they'll rip your guts out.
oh yeah,
Go on.
oh yeah, I've seen that on TV. That I definitely wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley somewhere. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, but I'm out the bush. I see quite a few going through. But you always got to watch out on the roads during the day and nighttime, especially nighttime.
Yeah, we've got black bears here too, and panthers, mountain lions.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that.
You really do have to watch out, especially in the spring here in the mountains. They get a little scary sometimes, but
yeah, you got to watch out for those.
I always
drop
carry
bears.
a gun when I go. So
those drop bears when they got rabies, oof, I'll tear you apart as well.
Yeah, and the springtime is the worst for them because they're all rambunctious.
oh yeah, they're just now coming out of hibernation, and they're hungry for everything.
No, I haven't seen any koalas out this way. Seen quite a few kangaroos and goannas, giant lizards, but that's about it. One snake I've seen.
I got another question in here from Mikey J. It says, what motivates Okie prospecting besides gold fever?
Hmm.
Well, my motivation really, like I said before, is just, it's a memory I have with my dad. And it's one of my favorite memories with my dad. And I've always loved the outdoors. I love hunting, fishing, anything to do with being outside. I hate being cooped up in a house. I don't work an office job because I can't stay inside that long. I've got to be outside. It just really, helps me kind of reconnect, I guess, with nature. It's something fun for me. And
See, like with me being able to get out in the creek and stuff, it helps me focus. It gets my mind off of everything. Allows me to clear my mind. Just sitting there on the creek, hearing the stream go by, nothing better.
oh yeah, it's just like the rest of the world just kind of disappears when you're out there. It's you're there,
I like
just
them.
you, creek, the water, the rocks. You're just kind of at peace.
Yeah, not many creeks where I am. It's all pretty dry here. One thing I do like is when I'm out bush detecting and it starts to rain and I'm by myself and there's no one else around, just hearing the raindrops falling through the trees, it's magical. And I've only got that a couple of times. It's really good. And it is like it does clear your mind when you're out there detecting. You're just by yourself and one with nature, so to speak. And just love it. It's fantastic. I mean, I drive down the road because I live in the bushland area, and I'm driving past, and every time I look at something, I want to go detecting there. I want to have a swing in that, see if there's any gold in there. That's all I do when I drive. So 24/7, I'm thinking about detecting.
I think there's a question at the bottom of the screen there for you, detectable.
Yeah. I've never eaten kangaroo before. I wouldn't know. It's apparently very gamey, and you're not supposed to cook it for too long. It's just pretty much chuck it on the fire for about a minute or two, and it's ready to eat. And I wouldn't touch it. A lot of people do. I don't eat it. Why try it?
Hello, West Coast. How you doing?
I've eaten rattlesnake before, and that's surprisingly, it's actually pretty good. It doesn't taste like chicken, but I think it's as close as you can get to tasting like chicken without actually eating chicken.
I've had it a few times.
Yeah, I'm just reading the comments. Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, me and my brothers used to go out and catch rattlesnakes when we lived in California just for the fun of it.
Oh yeah, we did the same thing here. I mean, that was that was kind of a nice pastime during the summers.
Can't wait to say hello. Say hi.
Okay.
Get out of the way, man. You can't. Bloody cat.
So, okay, if you had to go prospecting with anybody, who would you want to go prospecting with?
Oh man, I told you I don't watch Gold Rush very often, but I think if I had to go with anybody, it would probably have to be Freddie Dodge. He's probably the only one on the entire show that I actually like. So
I'd probably go out with Gary Two Toes.
Yeah, that's That's one I would like to get out with too, is Gary Two Toes.
Yeah, the plane hanging off the ceiling. I bought it at an antique market. I'll spin around if you
I
want.
don't guess I know who Gary Two Toes is.
Yeah, just antique market.
He's a prospector out of California, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's a handmade little plane I bought.
Yeah, Ed's been out with Two Toes a few times.
Oh, cool. I noticed that on Gary's YouTube channel, he does. It's
I
not
have no
flashing.
video on this end, guys. It's just I can hear the audio. It's just kind of just distorted a little bit, but I have no video.
Yeah. So what Flash in your pan, is that an actual person apart from Gary Two Toes? Anyone?
I think sometimes it takes a little bit for chat to come through on YouTube. You got a bot. He says, yes, Gary, aka Two Toes, is here on YouTube.
Yeah, but
I'll have to look him up. I don't guess I saw him on here. It's a flash in your pan.
Yeah, on his scales it says flash on your pants. I'm not sure who that is, if it's someone separate to Two Toes. Get rid of this damn cat.
It says, yeah, prospects the mother lode of California.
Okay, I'll definitely look him up after this. Let's well, probably in the morning.
Uh-huh.
If one of the mods in chat could drop that link for us, that would be awesome. Get Gary Two Toes link in here so people can check him out as well, if you haven't already. Hello, Rocky Mountain Life. How you doing?
Oh, okay. Thanks, Flash. I'll also look up your channel now. Oh, we've got a calendar for Mind Lab today. Nothing special. There you go.
Oh, hey, Charlie, here in about probably a month, maybe a little bit more than that, when it starts getting a little bit nicer weather, I'm actually going to be taking a few trips up to the mountains, doing some prospecting up there. Plan on doing some metal detecting before then. Maybe try to hit a few old home places. There are some Civil War battlefields around here. Not sure what all I can get permission to go on, but I'm going to see what I can do.
That sounds like a good time. I'll definitely be interested in seeing what comes out of it. Because like here, I'm waiting on a package from Jeff to come in, and hopefully by springtime I'll have that other detector. And I'm going to start hitting the park down over here. It's an 1800s park, along with like 6 city blocks in the area around the park. That's all original 1800s, pretty much properties.
Yeah, I really want to get me a better metal detector. I've got one. It's called an OMO. I've never heard of it before, and it's okay, but it just basically detects everything. There's no. It doesn't really discriminate very much.
It's kind of like the one I've got right now. It's got no discrimination feature. It's just more or less, it beeps, you dig, type detector.
Yeah, it's high pitch or low pitch, either one.
Well, Ram
Yeah.
detector, how you doing?
I've got a Garrett AT Pro for coins and relics. I've got quite a few coins and relics out of that, and discriminate to iron as well, which is good. But there's a few places around here I want to try. From again also 1800s as well. I want to find.
Is that we're in a really tight budget?
Yeah, money's always a factor.
But sometimes you can get lucky and find a used detector at a decent price. You just got to shop around and look for it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I've done a lot of shopping around and looking, and some people want more than what the detector is actually worth. You could go almost buy a brand new one for less than what they're asking for.
Yeah, it's hard to find a good used one, especially for a decent price. I mean, a lot of times the used ones you see on eBay or something like that are just nearly as much as a brand new one, and they've been used for God knows how long. But eventually I'll have one. You know, at least a decent one.
That's it. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the Equinox 800 upgrade from the AT Pro.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I've checked a few times on there because, like he says, only is used a few times. Some people just lose interest. You know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they say used a few times. They may have used it a few times as a baseball bat. You don't know. I mean, it's
well, that's funny. I started gold prospecting with a friend of mine. He was going out into gold prospecting, and I took an interest in it. I kept on asking him questions, and eventually went out with him. And then I bought one of his detectors, and I was using that for gold. And but I was living in suburban Melbourne, so it was like a good 2-3 hour drive to the gold fields. And so what I did was I bought a bounty hunter, and I was using that to find coins and relics in between the gold prospecting. So I found quite a few coins and relics in that time. So yeah, but now I'm living in the gold fields. I hardly use the coin detector. So I've got the 80 Pro. I've had that for a few years, and but out here there's not many sites I've been to that has any relics. But I'm still trying to study that area. I've got to go to the local council and get the historical records and see where places used to be, old pubs and old farmhouses and such. Bit of a rant.
yeah, I've got to go through a lot of the county records and find out where some of the Civil War battlefields are around here, because the closest town to me is actually Fort Townsend, and that was actually the site of the last surrender of the Civil War, where Stan Wadey surrendered, the last Confederate general to surrender. And they were, I know a few battles fought close to here, but I'm not sure where.
I'd love to go detect some old swimming holes, but around here there's a lot of snakes in the water, so I don't want to go near them.
I wouldn't blame you, because some of those snakes over there by you, just even a drive-by can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about tiger snakes, eastern brown snakes, what's called the red belly black snake. The one I saw was a red belly black snake, good couple of meters long. So you're not keen on snakes.
Yeah, what is that? Vogus calls them danger noodles.
Yeah, and then they got spiders over there big enough to eat birds. So,
Well, yeah, there are bird-eating spiders out here.
yeah, no, that's why I live in a place where the wind hurts my face.
Just got to keep an eye out every step you take.
Yeah, I think the biggest spider we have here is about the size of the palm of your hand, and they won't really bite you.
Nice. Now we've got huntsmen here, which are non-poisonous, and they actually eat the poisonous spiders. But the huntsmen are about that big, big hairy ones, but they're okay. They're pretty cool. I mean, the wife's scared shitless out of them, but for me, they're fine because they're harmless. Just look mean. Look like mini tarantulas.
Yeah, the ones that we get here that get big, they call them fishers. They'll actually weave like a basket out of the grass along the edge of the rivers, and then they'll drop down and catch fish and bring them up into that basket and sit there and eat them.
Well, that's good. I've never seen one like that. That'd be kind of cool to see, actually. The biggest we have here are tarantulas. Then you have wolf spiders and things like that.
Actually, you know what? The Days 2's come out. I might get a Days 2 instead. You guys heard much about the Days 2?
No, I haven't.
And it's still new though.
Yeah, he says he's got the fishers by him as well, over by New York, and the wolf spider. Yeah, the wolf spider gets pretty big here too, but they're not that bad. I mean, they're more of a pest control type spider.
Yeah. I had a huntsman in here in my man cave the other day. Don't know where it's gone. Oh,
Yeah.
Don't know where it is.
Another question in chat here for Okie. It says, if Okie prospecting or detecting, what would he like to find besides gold?
I would love to be able to find, really anything. I mean, if any of you've seen many of my videos, you know I love copper, and I'd love to find some copper nuggets, copper ore, even silver ore. I mean, anything like that, specimens. As far as detecting, I've only found a few coins. Coins are my favorite. Around here, most of the time, all you get is beer cans and bullets. I mean, people love to drink, people love to hunt. And that's what you really find around here in metal.
Yeah. That's everywhere. Ring pulls everywhere.
Because here I haven't found much detecting myself. I only, like I said, I got that one right now. But most of the stuff I found is like just old mason jar lids, like sawzall blades and square nails.
Yeah, I found a couple of military buttons. I found like old copper tags, maybe off of Crate or something like that. A few coins, nothing silver, nothing gold. I found a couple of large cents. I found wheat pennies, buffalo nickels, things like that. But they're few and far between.
Yeah, back in Melbourne, I found heaps of silver coins and copper coins. Pre-decimal, decimal currency started here in 1966. So everything before that was, like shillings and threepences and pennies and such. I found quite a that in Melbourne. But yeah, now I'm into gold. But I still want to do the relic detecting as well.
Yeah, anything here before 1964 and before, other than pennies and nickels, were I think 90% silver. And
Yeah.
Hello, Last Boys Recovery. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by and hitting that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also the house I'm going to be moving to in Swink, I'm going to have my own gold shed. So I guess I'll be kind of in the same league as old Dick Daddy there. But when I get there, that's going to be there's going to be quite a few videos from there doing the cleanup and cutting trees, cutting some brush, get the property cleared up.
It's all content, you know. We show the like before couple like sped up scenes of cutting all the brush down and everything like that, and then after it's all done,
Oh yeah, I mean,
another finish up photo, and then show the shed, and then like time lapse, like putting all the equipment and everything up and get it all set up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a long way to go before it's the way I want it, but it's not too bad right now. The house is actually really nice inside. It's just a little country house, but the property, is 5 acres, and it needs a lot of cleanup. It's growed up pretty bad, but it's going to be pretty nice when we're all done with it. So, it's going to be a good place for a family. I've got a kid coming, and it's my first child. So I'm excited about that. Really, really excited about that actually. And I want this to be somewhere he or she can grow up and have as good a life as they possibly can have.
Of course.
Trust me, I know exactly what you're feeling right now. I have a total of 5.
Well, I have one. I'm 37 years old, and this is my first one. So
my oldest is 18 and finally moved out. And then I've got an 11-year-old, 6-year-old, 5-year-old, and 3-year-old.
Wow. Happy days.
And I'm only 34.
No, not so much happy days.
wow. Man,
Hey,
you've
Shane,
been busy,
how you
my friend. You've been very, very busy.
I'm just going to show this sticker here. This guy, he plants bling jewelry and places and tells people where to go and find them. So this is him. It's called the Jewelry Man. Yeah. So what he actually goes out and he hides little bits of jewelry, and he lets people know roughly where they are, and people got to go find them. And it's pretty cool. It's got a few that haven't been found yet, but yeah. Nice fella.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Haven't met him yet, but I've been. He's been down my way a couple of times.
That's
I just
pretty
miss
cool.
him every time.
I love treasure hunts. I like doing some geocaching. There's not a lot of geocaching here, though.
No, there's not much here either.
Most of the ones here are like right along the edge of the road. You can get right out and up there it is, right next to the street sign. Yeah, so the ones that I like are challenging, where you got to climb up like halfway up a mountain to figure out where it's actually stashed. And
oh yeah, the few that are here, like I found one that was like on the side of a telephone pole or electric pole. There was one. It was like under a dumpster, but nothing's really hard to find. And it's kind of boring.
I think Clash Guitars does a lot of geocaching as well.
yeah, his channel actually went from Clash Guitars just to Clash.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Everybody still says Clash Guitars though.
Exactly. Yeah, because that's what we know him as.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think he's a bit of a sellout with his pay dirt? Not
I've
really.
actually done quite a few of his
I wouldn't
haters,
say-
and
I wouldn't say that.
he's getting a lot better at them.
Yeah.
Well, he's gotten a lot better at it. I mean, when he first started out, they weren't that great, but now he's getting a lot better ROIs now.
I'll tell you who is a sellout, Dan Hurd. When he with his lapidary stuff.
Yeah, but some of that ocean picture stuff.
Oh
is
man,
actually-
Dan Hurd. Oh my God. His pay dirt's not even worth the bag it's put in, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, just so you guys do know, we have one of Dan Hurd's one and only moderators in chat.
Reg.
Yeah.
Reggie.
Sorry, I said it before on Vogus Prospecting as well.
Oh, hey, Rich. Hi, Rich. Say hi to Dan.
Hey, Reg.
Tell him to put more gold in his bags.
Yeah, but when he look, I don't mind his gold mining stuff, but when he does these ocean picture stone, which is a beautiful stone, I'll give him that. But it's all about him. Oh, this is worth $30,000. This is worth $25,000. This is worth $100,000. And I'm thinking, well, are you showing us the stone, or are you showing us how much money you're making out of this? So that's what I don't like about that.
Yeah, but it's only worth that much if somebody's crazy enough to actually pay that for it. I mean, are you going to spend $30,000 on a piece of stone? No, I'm not going to. You know, unless it's a $30,000 piece of gold or silver. But you know, I'm not going to spend that much on a rock.
Yeah, see, if it was a nice piece of quartz where you could actually see the gold vein through it, then it's another story.
Exactly.
But
yeah, gold specimen's great, but yeah. But yeah, the other stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely something like that. That would be worth it. But no, not what he has.
Yeah.
Let's see. To spend the $20 on a pound of chips out of it, so you can throw a couple of pieces into your pay dirts. Yeah, sure, I could get on board with that. But to spend that much money just on a big chunk of rock, no.
Yeah, exactly. But how he promotes it, just it's very off-putting.
Yeah, when I do make pay dirts, I try to put a lot of stuff in. You know, from silver, copper, different gems, minerals, different size rocks. Try to make them a good challenge too. Lots of black sands.
I mean,
anybody who's got one of mine, you can ask them. I mean, everybody I've talked to that's got one had a blast, and I don't make them very often. I don't sell them. But,
yeah, I mean, what Reg just said there about Dan, he doesn't sell pay dirt for the recovery. He sells pay dirt for the experience and novelty panning at home. I understand that because a lot of people aren't near any gold fields or you know, ocean picture stone fields and stuff like that. So, but just the way he promotes it, I don't like.
See, like the ones that I do put out, I don't do them to make any extra money or anything off of them. I just more or less send them out to help fuel that fever and try and get more people into it. Because I'll tell you right now, on those bags, I don't make anything whatsoever.
Everything I don't make anything on my bags. Every bag I made was for a giveaway or for a fundraiser. I mean, I don't make anything out of it. It costs me money, but it's helping somebody else out. It's giving something to somebody else in need, and that's what matters.
Yeah, but there's a guy here in Australia who up in North Queensland who, when he does pay dirt, but it's the gold that it's in there is the gold that he finds on his lease. So he doesn't buy gold from anywhere else. Whatever he digs out of the ground goes into the pay dirt bags. And he sells quite a few because he's got a big store in Queensland.
Yeah, but see, for me here to dig up the gold to do a pay dirt bag, even just for a small one, I would have to go out almost a whole week straight just to find enough gold to make a small pay dirt bag.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
So
If I
for
wanted to do like, if I wanted to make 20 bags, you know, it would take me almost a year to get enough gold here to make those bags. So I have to buy the gold, you know, or other pay dirts and get the gold out of that to use anything I make. So,
Same here. I look at it as an investment into the channel. So anything that I put into buying pay dirt bags and turning around and putting it into tons and dirt from here, just to make an authentic pan of Wisconsin dirt, you know. Yeah, I do see the gold, yes, but it's not about that. It's about the material that you're panning through. The gold is just the bonus. I'm sending
yeah,
out
exactly. I mean,
of
like I said, I
of
love
the
doing the
dirt that I'm
prospecting,
doing.
the panning. Um, I don't do it for the money. There's no money in it really for me. I just really enjoy it, and I enjoy, you know, showing my experiences to other people now. Uh, you know, and if something that I do helps somebody else out, or you know, give somebody else some enjoyment, that's what matters.
Yeah, I'm surprised the amount of pay dirt available in the States there. I mean, you got a large population there, like 10 times more than what we've got here in Australia. But in Australia, we don't have many pay dirt vendors. So,
Got another question in here for you, Okie. It says, if you had a claim, what would you do with it?
Oh, if I had a claim, I would probably be there every day after work if I could. You know, any of my friends or any of the people that watch my YouTube that wanted to come there, they'd be more than welcome. But getting a claim here in Oklahoma is pretty much impossible. It's all either public land or you just get permission from somebody to go on their property. I mean,
It's kind of how it is here too. In order to try and get a claim set up, there's so much red tape and other stuff that you have to go through that
yeah, here,
it's
if
just
you're
too
not
much.
mining if you're not getting oil or coal or natural gas, there's really no regulations for it other than that. So as far as gold goes, there's no. I mean, you probably could get a claim, but it wouldn't really be worth the effort. I mean, there's not enough gold here to make it feasible for anything commercial.
no worries, Reg. I'm sorry if I said anything
What do you mean
nasty.
by that, Mikey J?
Hey, Jericho's back. Hey, Jericho.
Yeah, Reg says, rest assured. You can see it here at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, do you guys ever find you guys ever do anything with copper? Like the one copper pay dirt that I did. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if anybody else would be into
See,
the copper like that.
I don't have a whole lot of copper yet,
Mhm.
but I'm working on something. There's a few spots up north here of me where you can find like natural copper nuggets. I think the biggest one found by one of the guys that I know or I've seen.
Oh man, I would love to find a copper nugget, a natural one. That would be, or some copper ore. That would be awesome for me.
Was one of the guys that went out with Flower Gold Wizards, and he found like a 5-pound, like large chunk nugget of copper.
Wow.
We have copper ore here, but again, it's a mineral, and well, Can't
Wow,
take anything for
that's-
minerals here in New York.
That's a nice chunk.
I take it he doesn't have video.
Well, usually Heath leaves his camera off.
Okay.
I'm an ugly bastard.
Yeah, I thought I was ugly too.
Hey, man, look at this. You're not the only one, brother.
Yeah, plus I'm in and out. I'm getting my stuff ready to go out here in about 40 minutes. I gotta go plow snow, so I'm only lurking here and there.
It happens.
And only copper I got is stripped from
Oh
wires.
yeah, I'm just on here until I have to go to bed, which is kind of coming up pretty soon. I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I got the same thing. So whenever you're ready to head out there, Okie, just let me know and we'll probably call it a night.
Well, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. I got all day.
Yeah, here it's
You know, I
already.
mean, it's 11 now or 11:03. Oh man, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
A nice sunny, warm day too.
Yeah, I'll trade you temperatures any day. Because
No, I don't want your snow.
Yeah, it's 18 degrees here, and it's been snowing since about 7 o'clock this morning. And all last night it rained, and then it was sleet and ice, and then everything's frozen solid.
I take it that's 18 degrees Fahrenheit.
yeah, right now for here, it is
Yeah, 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Is that
negative
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
-2 degrees Fahrenheit. Hold on, I'll show you right now. Celsius.
Should be the same, wouldn't it? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, last year at this time,
Negative
It was,
19
I
degrees
think-
Celsius.
I think it was February 8th or February 9th of last year. It was negative 17 here, and we had about 3 inches of ice. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, we don't get snow here. No frozen ground.
Of course, people here don't know how to drive in ice and snow. You know, people here, they see, the snow flurries and they freak out. They go buy all the toilet paper and all the water and everything else. So,
Hey, Shane. Shane Bennett's in the house.
I'm in Wisconsin.
yeah, I worked in Wyoming in an open pit coal mine for almost a year, and then worked in Montana for a while. We were installing natural gas substations up there, and there were times we had to plow roads. I mean, through 15, 20-foot snow drifts, to get to where we were actually working at. So.
Close to
I think
that lake. If anybody else wants to call in and hang out for a little bit before we call it a night, come up and join us.
I think Dan Hurd is turning into Tony Beach. He's got claims everywhere.
Oh, hey, Charlie, did you want to ask everybody about what we talked about earlier about doing maybe a little fundraiser for Jeff?
We could. I mean, the only thing that I got right now to send out or do anything with is a couple sticker packs. And
I mean, I've got a few prizes I could do. something like that. Cash really isn't an option for me right now because it's always kind of tight like that. But it's really tight now with kid on the way, doing the move and all that stuff. But, if anybody wants to do that, though, that would be great. I mean, with what he's going through right now, that would be probably much appreciated by him.
I mean, if you want to let people know what those prizes are,
well, I've got a little over 1 gram bag of pay dirt. I can make up, one of my bags with the silver and copper in it and different gems and things like that. Also, half ounce Year of the Pig Australia coin, silver round. And then for, I guess, another prize would be I can't even remember what the copper round is. It's a 1 ounce copper round and a coin pack with world coins and like wheat pennies and buffalo nickels, things like that.
Yeah, do you want one of these? It's a Cook Islands $1 coin.
I can't even see what you're holding. I can't even see what you're holding up. I don't have video. I just have the audio.
Yeah, it's a Cook Islands $1 coin. It's a scalloped shaped, scalloped edge design, and the on the back is the what's his name? Lord of Creation, Tangaro, and he's got his doodle hanging out, and it's called the Doodle Dollar.
So if anybody is interested in that,
yeah. See, this is the one I have. It's this one, the Year of the Pig. This is the one I have. And then the copper round is. Let's see, what is it? Here it is. This is Liberty or Death. It's got a skull and crossbones with cross guns.
I got Brewer's Cash App up there in chat. We could do it as a bid.
However you want to do it, man. I mean, we can just kind of talk back and forth. Maybe you or me want to do a video on it later and just kind of explain it to people, whatever we decide to really do.
Yeah, we could always set it up for next Thursday, if that's cool with you. Or we can set it up for another time during the week. That'll work.
Yeah, next Thursday will be fine. Maybe StreamYard will work a little bit better then.
Now that you've got it all figured out and straightened out.
Only problem with me sending coins to the US is the actual postage is $13.50.
So
and
yeah,
the 1 gram bag I'm going to do, it's actually going to have that little nugget I found in the Vendetta bag that had the I guess mercury or lead or whatever on it.
so that's a unique character piece too.
Which one, my coin?
No, the nugget with mercury or lead on it.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you go back and watch my video of the Pirates booty bag, there was a little nugget that I found. I don't know if it was mercury or lead or what.
Yeah, question just came in from Bush Bunker asking what happened. Jeff was in a 4-wheeler accident, broke 4 ribs, dislocated his shoulder, and punctured his lung.
Wow. Shit. That would have hurt.
Yeah, man, that's
There's Jericho.
So I'm just jumping on. I don't know if Pat told you, but I can.
But hey, man, I'm gonna have to get off here, call it a night. My bed is calling my name. It's been a pretty long day, so.
All right, Okie.
Yeah, Okie's got a 30-second lag.
we'll figure things out and try and get it straightened out a little bit. We'll probably jump on beforehand. Tonight was kind of chaotic because I had to do some running beforehand, and I didn't get in here until like 5 minutes just before. So, but
You're naughty.
We'll figure things out, Okie, and
Get in your bed.
I got your number. We'll talk more about it.
All right, sounds good, man. And just whenever you decide something, just let me know. We'll work things out, and either next Thursday or whatever we decide to do. So.
All right. We going outside? We go outside with this.
Anyway, you guys have a good night, and
I'm going to bed too.
I'll see you later.
On to tell him what Pat said.
All right, Okie.
Get cigarettes. Yep. But yeah, so Pack Rat Pat said he's coming to North Carolina for St. Patty's Day.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
No, I think he's going. Okay. You're calling it a night, Charlie?
No, we can still hang out for a few minutes yet. We still got 11 people in the house. We've only been on for an hour and 26 minutes. If anybody else would like to call in and hang out for a little bit, more than welcome to. I'll drop that link in chat one more time.
Yeah.
We'll probably hang around for the next 5-10 minutes and then probably call her a night.
Okay. Fair enough. Bit late over there, huh? After 11?
Yeah, it's 11:13 now. I still got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, today's Thursday for you, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday here, Friday afternoon.
Yeah, in about 40 minutes it'll be Friday morning.
Yeah. And it's my birthday in 2 days. I'll be 55.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. I think a lot of people going to bed.
Yeah. We're still sitting at about 11 people. Thanks everybody for coming in and joining us tonight. Sorry about the kerfuffle earlier. Those meds with Jeff made him click the wrong button.
Hey, Benzo.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So yeah, the reason why the first stream ended so shortly is Jeff went to go leave and hit the wrong button.
Thanks, Reg. Thanks, Rocky.
So what you been up to, Benzo?
I was working and now I'm packing. Got all this packing to do. Shipping out. It's gonna be $100. What's up, Bushbucker?
What's going on, man?
Take the bull. What's going on,
Hey.
guys? Charlie, of course. Hey, you guys. I've been listening.
I know.
Yeah, I bought a $100 pay dirt bag from that Kenai Gold guy. He lives. I found out he lives here in this right near me. So, but it came with a gram of flower gold from the beach.
Nice.
Right. And I did some research and I found this one claim that was out there during the 60s and 70s, and it closed after like 6 years. But yeah, I put my paperwork last week, recorded it, and paid for my rental fee. So
So you got a claim set up.
yeah, I got a claim now. Yeah. Well,
How
it's gonna
big
be
is
super fine gold, though. You know.
Gold is
But yeah,
gold.
you're saying to whatever you guys got planned going for Jeff. You know, I could donate one of these things. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
people.
a big chunky nugget.
Yeah, it's an Alaskan chunky nugget from Cooper's Landing area, which is like maybe close to 45-minute drive out from where I live. Yeah,
Let me write
I could let go of that chunky one.
Sweet.
So just letting you know.
let me write that down.
I
You
did
gotta
miss
wait.
that part though. I heard the back end of it. You're doing something for Jeff?
Okie actually wanted to set that up, but once he heard about what happened with Jeff, he wanted to throw something together for him. I told Okie with what I got going on here, I'm pretty tapped, and he wanted to throw something together for Jeff just to help him out in this time.
Yeah,
Things
that
are a little.
hospital bill is probably gonna be the one that, you know, especially with a punctured lung. That's probably gonna be an expensive one.
Yeah, 20 grand.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
A couple overnights too. I don't know. Did he drive there or the ambulance come get him? That runs it up.
He drove there, I believe.
I'd say
Detective
about
Bull,
5 grand.
you probably have one of these, huh?
Is that the 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the 7. Yeah.
So bush bunker, what was the weight on that nugget? Do you know?
1.1 grams.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice case, man.
Yeah.
Nice. So 1.1 grams. If you want to give me, like, I don't know where to send it to, but I could mail it in a letter in an envelope.
It's one of those things that we would wait until we actually do the auction.
Okay.
You know, and then after we get the auction, I'll have to get your information so I can send you the address of the person or have them contact you. So
Yeah,
you can
I'll
send it.
hold on to it.
So just hold on to it for now.
Yeah, I have a few of them.
Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah, so and they're all around 1.1 except for one. One's at 1.4.
Nice.
Those are some nice chunky nuggets.
But yeah, I just wanted to get on, let you guys know. You know, I'll be able to help.
Sweet.
Too.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, nice of you. Drop a
Man,
grand gold.
but hey, Charlie, if you ever decide to come to Alaska, man, we got some beach gold out there. You can go try. You know, it's hard to get, supposedly. So
When you're
You're
out
talking
there,
to a guy who hunts power gold all the time.
bushmaker, when you're out on the beach there, do you look for like black sands or red sands and stuff? Or?
yeah, I was talking to the guy I got this dirt from. That he said he got right in front of Kenai on the beach. It took him a while to get it. He said some days you work all day, you only get 2 grams of flour gold. He says you have to find the streaks of black sand, and that's all you're using is the streaks. You're not really just digging a hole and throwing it all in there, but they're just finding streaks of black sand from the waves, and that's all they run. So I'll find out this spring, summer, because you know I'm used to just regular placer mining, not running the beach, but it seems pretty interesting.
We're watching Brian Wilder on his YouTube channel, and he shows a bit about beach mining in Nome.
Yeah.
American,
I seen some of that.
American Prospector on YouTube.
Hey Charlie, hasn't that Brian been on the show?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah. I met him once. I was on with you guys once, but yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that was over on JP's channel.
Mark, you
Yeah,
get a
might have
package
been.
already?
What was that, Benzo?
I was saying, Mark's in the chat. Did he get a package for his birthday?
That isn't actually Mark. That's Mikey J on Mark's
Oh, that's
channel.
Mikey?
Yeah.
100 brick.
Man, it must be nice to live in Australia there, Mr. Bull.
Oh yeah, nice and sunny here at the moment. It's
Not
about
only that,
25
you guys
degrees
got like some of the largest gold out there.
Yeah, I haven't found any yet. The biggest one I found is about 2 grams.
Huh.
Mind you, I've only been prospecting here. I live in the goldfields now. I was in Melbourne before, but the biggest one I've found out here so far in the last year has been 2 grams.
Yeah, so I was watching some of them Australian gold videos, and they're going out there metal detecting on salt flats. I wonder if you could do that on the salt flats near like Utah and Nevada.
Oh, maybe.
No, I'm not sure though.
Because
I live in
don't
Alaska.
know if you'd be able to do it around the salt flats, because I know they have a lot of strict rules and laws about digging or doing anything out there. Because it's
Oh yeah, that makes sense because it's well, yeah. Not only that, you probably don't want holes too where the people are driving real fast, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's where the Indian was from. Yeah, the world's fastest Indian, the movie.
Yeah.
With the Kiwi, the guy from New Zealand.
Yeah, it was Anthony Hopkins in that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
But
yeah, funny.
we're gonna go to the after bar and
Yeah, I'm
call it a
gonna head
night.
to bed, man. Just
7
want
people left in the chat
jump in
here.
for a bit. It's only 8:30 in Alaska. Oh, almost 8:30 in Alaska, but I'm pretty tired. I had to shovel the whole driveway today. We got about a foot of snow. It was crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get snow here.
Yeah,
Rocky
nice.
Mike said he just subscribed to your channel, Bush Bunker.
All right, man. See you guys later, huh?
Hey, later, man. Cool to see you.
Well, you can hang out for a sec. We're gonna end it on YouTube here, and we can just hang out for a few minutes. But
Oh, okay.
saying goodnight to YouTube. Thanks everybody for coming and joining us tonight. I know it was kind of a crazy start to the show tonight, but I think that's what makes it interesting sometimes. You know, it's a live stream. It's what we got to deal with. But, thanks everybody for coming out and joining us tonight, and we'll see you guys over at JP's bar this Saturday. Good night, everybody.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks for the show, Charlie. I'll try and catch up next time.